And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this very late night episode of the Makayla Loves Gymnastics show, hosted by Makayla Loves Gymnastics, part of the Loves Gymnastics Network. How are you guys doing? Hey, friend. Hey, Lucius. How are you doing, friend? I miss you. How have you been? Today, I wonder what we're going to talk about today. I wonder what's been going on the internet that we have to talk about. You know, I said I would never dedicate a solo video to this topic. I never said I would never talk about this topic. Do I feel bad for Makayla Skinner? Let me put that question up. Now I know, I've been getting so many requests to make a video on this conversation. And like I said, I promise y'all I would never dedicate a solo video to this conversation. But I will talk about it for a brief second because I don't feel like it deserves a whole video. It's not, in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of life, it's not. Oh, my bad. And this damn TV commercial of all things. In the grand scheme of life, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. But I do want to talk about some other things that I feel like are equally as big of a deal. 1000% true, Nisha. 1000% true. And I'm just shocked. And I'm not trying to have her block me because, look, would y'all be mad if I got a Makayla Skinner interview? Because I feel like I want to interview this girl now. Like, it's beyond just me cussing her out. It's beyond me just like trying to prove she's racist. I think she did a great job of doing that herself with this go round. I want to pick her brain. Because there's a part of me, in this new enlightening. And thank you for all the people on Twitter. We have a lot more Twitter followers. I almost gained like 200 Twitter subscribers in the last month. So, hi everybody on Twitter. My name is Makayla Loves Gymnastics. I am transgender, so forget my voice. It's deep as fuck. I know. So y'all ain't got to talk about it. But I'm a woman. I am a woman, so don't disrespect me, bitch, because I will cuss your ass out. And we are a gymnastics podcast dedicated and focused for the fan base. We're a fan-based gymnastics platform or whatever, right? We are for the fans. We are for the fandom. We are for the shenanigans. That's what we do around here, right? Now, there was a very genuine question that somebody DM'd me, and I'm trying to look for it on Twitter. I'm not going to say who it was, but they basically asked me, how can I be upset with what Makayla Skinner says when basically I used to do the same shit with Addis, or I do it now with Oscar? What is the difference between Makayla Skinner giving her gymnastics opinions versus the Loves Gymnastics Network giving their gymnastics opinion, or Gymnastics giving their gymnastics opinion, or Flip Now Podcast giving their gymnastics opinion? What is the difference, right? And I want to start off the conversation with that point, because I think it's a very valid point. Why is everybody upset with Makayla Skinner for giving her opinions on these Olympic trials when that's what everybody else do? Give their opinions on this Olympic trials. We can agree with that, but that's too simple of just saying she's a nasty person. It's just too simple, y'all. I just want to have a deeper conversation. If we're going to talk about it, I want to go beyond the girl that just is cussing her out all the time. And I want to actually get some education and some understanding, because there is some kind of grand disconnect. And I would love to say it's just between Makayla Skinner, but no. it's a lot of grand disconnects with a lot of the gymnastics fans in the community too. And it's one and the same issue. And we just can't be like, oh, Makayla Skinner, and then turn a blind eye to the same issue when it comes to other people. I do agree with that point. Nisha, let me put it up on the screen because I was getting there, sis, but you beat me to it. The grand difference, Makayla Skinner or Jonas, or because I think Jonas watches the show. I know he definitely used to watch when me and Addicts used to be together. In my opinion, the grand difference is not only was Makayla Skinner a gymnast, like it was literally last quad. Like these are, it's not like it's a lot of new faces. Sky is a new face, but no, Sky isn't a new face because she made it to the last Olympic trials. Charlize made it to the last Olympic trials. Kayla DeCello was at the last Olympic trials. Leanne Wan was at the last Olympic trials. Jade Carey, Jordan Childs, Simone Biles. All of these girls was at the last Olympic trials. It's way different because you're literally talking about people you 3 years ago was competing with. If you decided to take your last year of eligibility for college, you would have been competing with all of those girls in the NCAA. Like it's completely different for when strangers, who have platforms, talk about the gymnasts versus like, damn girl, you was literally at camp with them girls. Like you was literally there at those camps. So it's not like if I said I think Marta Corelli was a horrible person, but I agree with her decision making skills. I wasn't there. I don't have a firsthand experience of how she actually treated people or whatever. That's just what I'm going by from what I've seen. Like you literally were there, girl. And like it's not just that you were there. You were there through all of it. Like you were there through the Caroli era. You were there through the Great Change. And then you were there again for the after the Caroli era, right? And the craziest part about what you're saying is Marta didn't pick you. You got put on the team through Tom Forster, who was not the Carolis. So it's just it just don't make any sense for what for it just don't. It the only thing that it makes sense to me now, I'm not saying this is what you're saying. I'm saying to me as a black gymnastics fan, a lot of the times, a lot of the conservatives, I'm not gonna say racist, I'm gonna say conservatives, use lazy to describe people of color as a very loud dog whistle. But in 2024, I don't think that's a dog whistle anymore. I think that's a straight up as a referee whistle at the NFL. Like, we all understand that to equate any of these girls with the word lazy is only because the majority of this team was black or Asian. There's just no and the shit that you were saying, I mean, again, I can understand if it was like me, poor lawyer, addicts. We're not gymnasts, right? And the three of us, I'm gonna defend addicts, can gracefully defend ourselves for whatever the hell we say, right? Not everybody have that capability. A lot of y'all are keyboard gangsters, but then when people clap back, but then, okay, but then again, I said gracefully and respectfully. Like, then again, y'all can't be starting whole wars with these people and wanting the clapbacks to continue. Like, that's another part of the damn mental delusion that I want to talk about. Like, Okay, Makayla Skinner said what she said. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just speaking off my personal feelings. So if you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm not. If I was talking about you, I would be naming you by your name. I 1000% agree, Gabe. And that's the issue. It's the critiquing while being nasty, right? And I'm going to talk from personal experience, right? And for those of y'all who've been following the Makayla Loves Gymnastics show, when I used to be on my cell phone, shaking my phone on the camera, and then I transitioned to doing the Blunt Chat podcast with addicts, where we were being stupid messy. And this is where I'm going to sit up here and have to correct myself. It's not because she's white, John Perry. I 1000% disagree with that, friend. And I'm going to put that one on the camera. I'm going to put that one up there. I 1000% disagree with that. And I'm going to get back to that one. Let me finish saying what I have to say. And then I'm going to get back to this conversation. Ooh, John Perry, you just made my blood boil. Oh, girl, you just made my blood boil, girl. No, it's not because Makayla Skinner is white. It's because Makayla Skinner does racist shit. Like, okay, I'm going to take the word racism out because that's a very, very heated word. A very heated word. I'm going to take the word racist out. And Makayla Skinner, I'm so sorry. If you feel like the Gymternet started calling you racist because of me, I do apologize because of that. I do apologize because of that. I don't feel like you're racist. I feel like you're stupid. And those are two different things. But you're stupid and conservative. So both of those things together can seem very racist at times. Stupid is such a harsh word. I'm so sorry, Makayla Skinner. I feel like you're naive. Naive is a better word. Naive is a better word. Stupid is too harsh. Stupid is too harsh. I feel like you're naive, and I'm so sorry for calling you. I'm so sorry, Makayla Skinner, for saying racist and for saying stupid. I do apologize. I do apologize. I do apologize. I did not mean it. I did not mean it. I'm trying to be a better gymnastics broadcaster, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying not to be messy right now. I'm trying to just. The people in the chat is saying stupid was fair. Okay. I'm going to go with stupid then because the people in the chat saying stupid was fair. I also feel like naive is fair too. I believe that with you, Makayla Skinner, I believe the people around you are very racist as fuck. Yeah. Your coach, Lisa Skinny, is racist. Probably your mama is racist. Probably every adult you ever grew up with was racist. We see what damn Utah had going on over there. So, yeah, I believe you grew up in a very conservative environment. I also believe that you gymnastically, even though you did it for all those years, it's still very gymnastics stupid. And when I say gymnastics stupid, I'm not saying that you're stupid like you can't add 5 plus 5 equals 10. What I'm saying is, if I gave you a random skill, you wouldn't know what the skill was. Like, you don't have the gymnastics knowledge to do the things that you think that you're doing. Damn, y'all saying stupid is an understatement. Okay, let me finish this thought because I got to get back to what John Perry said because my blood is boiling because of that. I feel like with you, Makayla Skinner, because of the ignorance to gymnastics, the willful ignorance to gymnastics, the The willful not learning the code of points, the willful not knowing skill names, the willful doing skills when you don't even know who. Like, there's a whole gymnastics history that you just don't have, and either you just don't want to learn it, or, which I believe, your coaches purposely did not teach you these things because they purposely had you doing stuff that made no sense, but they had to convince you that it made sense. So they had to make up some shit that sounded good, and because they were your coaches and shit, you just never looked it up. It's the ignorance and it's the stupidity mixed with the conservativeness that it feels very racist. Because look at the video you did. Every black gymnast, every Asian gymnast, you had some critique over, but you really didn't say too much about Jocelyn Robinson. You weren't up there reading Jay Carey. Oh, you did say you didn't feel like Jay Carey would have made the team. I don't understand how you feel like he was going to make this team over Jay Carey and Jocelyn Robinson. I mean, like, again, like, and that's the gymnastics ignorance that I'm talking about, Makayla Skinner. Like, your best events are vault and bar and floor. I'm so sorry, vault and floor. At one point in time, you were the second best gymnast on vault and floor behind Simone because of your level of difficulty. And then Jay Carey, well, before Jay Carey came around, Ali Raceman came around and made that null and void. But then when your return came back, you came back in the middle of the Jay Carey dominance era. And you were going to always be the third best gymnast behind Simone first, Jade second, then you. But now you talking about with all these, okay, so let's take Sky Blakely, Charlize Jones, and Leanne Warren out the picture. Other than Sky Blakely, none of those injuries affected your spot on this team. Not one. Not one. If you were competing again, why? Because you suck on bars and you suck on beam. Again, you would now be the fourth best gymnast in America behind Simone Biles, Jay Carey, Jocelyn Robinson, and then it would be you. And it's just like that's the gymnastics, that's the lack of gymnastics knowledge that I'm talking about personally. Like, I'm not talking about the shit that you say. I'm talking about that you just don't care about gymnastics. That's cool. There is lots of gymnasts who be like, I don't give a fuck about gymnastics. I don't want to learn skills. But you know what? When they retire, they go away. They do something else. They build a whole life for themselves to have nothing to do with gymnastics. The issue is that you want to be in the sport of gymnastics. You still want to be a judge. You still want to coach. You still want to do all this stuff. Sis, Makayla, from one Makayla to another, learn the damn sport. Like, I feel like I have more damn gymnastics knowledge than you do, girl. Like, and not learn the sport from the way your coaches tried to teach you. Learn the fucking sport actually. Because if you actually learned the sport, a lot of the stuff that you were saying, you would realize it made no sense. Like, Simone didn't fall both days because she wasn't being positive. She fell because she was being aggressive. She was trying to do perfect routines. She's trying to perfect her routines for the Olympic Games. You know, that's something that your coaches never had to deal with you about perfecting things with. So, now, going back to my good friend John Perry, because I want the gym internet to understand that we can disagree with each other and still be friends. Just because he feels one way about an issue and I may feel another way about an issue, that don't mean we're enemies. We have more in common than we have disagreements. How many of us really like the damn sport of gymnastics like that anyway? So we all have something in common. So we should all take what we have in common more than what we disagree with, because the disagreements are very petty and minuscule. And just like we tell the gymnasts that it's a sport, it's a sport. You're gonna have to deal with people who don't agree with you. John Perry said, I don't understand all this white racism, all this anti-white racism. Then he followed that up with, you guys are only attacking Makayla because she is white. I strongly disagree with that. I feel like the gym fan is attacking Makayla because she has consistently and overtly and covertly said things, done things, liked tweets, did interviews, retweet pictures. And all of those things that she's done have given certain people in the gym internet a certain vibe about this young lady. And that vibe is that she's kind of ist. Racist, autistic, you pick one, but she's ist. And that ist can't be allowed to fester in this community because there's a lot of ist. And there's a lot of racism in this community, a lot of bigotry in this community, a lot of well, some of that too, but a lot of damn fucking xenophobia in the damn gymnastics community. And a lot of people use their hatred of people and countries and mask that by cheering for certain gymnasts and call it reading other people because they're fans of certain gymnasts. And Makayla Skinner does the same thing. She's just a fan of herself. So she just chooses to be delusional. Like, okay, for example, right now, because Shawn Johnson chose to say the correct things in this moment, we're looking at Shawn Johnson as a hero. Shawn Johnson is not racist, but Shawn Johnson has also said some delusional things in the past that people had to kind of tap her on the shoulder, like, girl, the Chinese beat y'all fair and square, girl, in '08, girl. Like, please stop. And I think it's perfectly fair. What is not fair, though, John Perry, is the way the gym internet treats Simone Biles. And if we're going to say that we're attacking Makayla Skinner because she's white, why do they attack Simone Biles so much? And it's very confusing to me because this account that is currently attacking Simone Biles, their favorite gymnast in the world is, well, it's Flavia, followed by Rebe. And it's like, we just had this damn open conversation with Jackson Harrison about the things that sometimes we in the gymnastics community do that kind of gets under the skin of the actual gymnast. What I don't understand is if that's how Jackson felt, and y'all attack Jackson, I just never thought y'all would attack Simone too when she had clear evidence of y'all attacking her and her retaliating, and then y'all now are attacking Simone because that Brevet judge decided to deactivate. Like, first of all, I don't think it was that serious what either one of them said. She said she didn't like Simone's music. It was not that big of a deal. Simone said, nobody cares. Once again, not that big of a deal. You all made it that big of a deal. You all blew that shit up to make it like, and then of course the Simone fans are going to go on attack because, God damn it, Simone gets attacked so fucking much. Like, especially this go around, like, shit, like, y'all are. And it's just, it's very, 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 like somebody said, like Nisha said, lack of self awareness. Like, we all, Makayla Skinner, us as the gymnastics community, you know, gymnastics media, gymnastics bloggers, hell, because hell, some of the damn male gymnasts have great issues with gymnastics podcast right now and feel like this gymnastics podcast treats them unfairly too. Okay, we're gonna treat gymnastics like we treat other sports, right? That's the ultimate goal. We want the gymnasts to be famous and be able to earn sponsorship deals, whether they're going to college or not. We want them to be paid well. But, if these are the goals, right? One of the things with other sports, especially with the ball sports, the male sports, football, basketball, baseball, yeah, they talk shit about the people. They do. But they also protect those people with all costs. Like, you know what I mean? People who I know who hate Tom Brady but still will admit that he's the greatest football player, the greatest quarterback ever. Like, it's a certain level of respect that their fans have for their athlete. And yeah, they have some assholes too. Yeah, they have some assholes too. But the level of aggressiveness that it seems to be getting out of hand, like, okay, like, again, Makayla Skinner's, y'all know I've done so many videos about that girl. Like, I'm like, I think it's clear that y'all know how I personally feel about her, right? I would never go and try to get her fired from her job. I mean, I just think that's just very extreme. I just think people people challenging Simone and then like going back and like that's just extreme. Like that's extreme. It's I mean not the Makayla Skinner part, but definitely the Simone Biles one. That's extreme, and it shows. Let me see what people were saying. I'm so sorry. Pocahontas said it was a big deal until. Sure, I'm so sorry. Is it showing? Did it do it? It was a big deal until people coming into. Yeah, I mean, coming for that girl's judging license was extreme. It was extreme. It was very extreme. Like, I mean, all the girl said, but she didn't like Simone's flirt music. I mean, I sit up here and say I don't like Jay Carey flirt music all the time. The Jay Carey fans come from my job? Like, I made a viral video on TikTok of replacing Jay Carey flirt music. Like, it just it wasn't that big of a deal. And this is the gag. This is okay. Well, I took some accountability in the earlier the show about the shit me and Idis used to say on Blunt Chat / We Love Gymnastics. And I'm going to keep taking accountability for that because I realize now how very, 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 very messy it was over there. Simone definitely needs to learn not to sit at every table. But then at the same time, people need to stop tagging Simone. Like that one account who wanted to tag Frederick Richards into their made up beef with Frederick Richards. It's like one thing y'all don't have the right to do is create beef with these gymnasts because you don't like what they're doing because these people are living their lives and don't know who you are and is just living life. It's another thing to start trying to publicly beef with these people. Like, okay, so Simone is probably going to beat Rebecca in the all around at the Olympics. It's not right for you to start publicly beefing with Simone. Okay, Sunisa Lee was more ready than Gabby was heading into the national process and the trials process. It's just not okay for y'all to start beefing with Suni Lee because your feelings are hurt. Ooh, that black button, man, that black button been coming in handy lately, but it's just, I mean, I knew it was a lot of crazies. I mean, I was around when the person was around here pretending that they were the 1996 Ukrainian gymnast brother or whatever. I was around for that, but it's just, you can't make up fake drama with these people and to be mad the day that they respond. Like, that's crazy to me. It's just 100% insane to me. Just like Makayla Skinner, you can't make up this fake drama with these people and then be surprised when they responded or how they responded or how swiftly they responded. Like, Makayla Skinner, baby, you gotta learn some gymnastics, baby. Instead of just trying to jump into being a gymnastics commentator, how about sit back and watch it? Objectively. You know, not just while it's on live either, in the replays. Like, what would have been so much more helpful for you, Makayla, if you would have watched it while it was happening live, then maybe like the next day, you would have recapped it with your fans. So then you would have not been saying things fresh off the dome. You would have already known what would have happened. So it wouldn't be just like, and see, and this is the thing. And I'm for the, oh, I never got into holding myself accountable again. Let me put this comment up so I can hold myself accountable. One of the main reasons why me, myself, and I, and another gymnastics YouTuber that we don't talk about anymore, that I even got so close to them in the first place because I seen the shit that this lady was doing. Like, and to me, like, I never listened to her Brazilian podcast. It's not that deep to me, but I absolutely could believe that person when they would say that this person was being racist to Charlize, or this person was talking shit about Simone, or this person was saying this about Jordan. And at first, to me, I felt like what this person was doing was justified because to me, what he was doing was defending the black gymnast against this particular gymnastics account, right? But again, I particularly never saw what this particular gymnastics account was saying. I just received their subtle shade and can 1000% believe what this person was saying, that this person was saying on their Brazilian gymnastics blog or whatever, right? But then they started attacking American gymnasts because their favorite American gymnasts weren't in a place that they thought they were going to be. And that's when I had to be like, oh. So then I started giving this Rebecca Chung more of a chance because I'm like, okay, maybe that other account was the crazy one. Maybe this account, you know. But then they kept doing exact and like, and then I had to come to the, it's both. Both of their accounts are crazy. Both of them are crazy people. Like, and for me, exactly. And then it's just, y'all not gonna play the damn fucking look at me Olympics with me, bitch. Like, I get it now. And it's another account. It's another account. Why do you always feel like you want to call out the damn black gymnast? Like, Frederick Richards is a national treasure. Why are you mad at this man for existing? Why are you so mad at Jordan Childs and her mother? Why are you so critical of Simone Biles? Hey, John Perry, they'll always have Jay Carey. And it's as long as they have Jay Carey, they'll have a white girl on the team. Uh, we all need to do. Um, it recently deactivated, so I don't feel like the need to call out that account. But the people who knows. Um, hell, I did a whole show about them before. Um, I do like that person, but I do. We all know Jay Carey gonna marry a black man. We've lost her since she's not a Christian white person. But I would be surprised if Jay Carey marries a man, period. And I'm gonna leave that at that. All the time, Alexis, all of the time. And what keeps happening is they'll deactivate, go away for a couple of months, come back. Like even with that account, I had to check that account one time about like stop tagging me in the the other YouTuber who we don't talk about anymore. Shit, like I'm not that person. Like stop tagging me into them. Yes, he's black. Yes, I'm black. Yes, we had a friendship or whatever. That was it. He's not a part of my show. I'm not a part of his show. Why are you tagging me into the shit that he do? Why are you trying to hold me responsible for the shit that he do? Oh no, because you really want to hold me responsible for some shit that you don't have for me. So now you're trying to hold me accountable for some shit. No, bitch, it don't work like that. And I feel like that account does the same thing with Frederick Richards, Jordan and Gina Childs, Simone Biles, Gabby Douglas, and it's a pattern. It's a certain pattern of, you know, it was completely out of nowhere. It was completely out of the blue. And I had to call them out on it. I had to. Like, I couldn't I'm like, man, why are you tagging Frederick Richards in your made up drama? In your made up fucking drama? It's this other account they deactivated, but they were on this damn I hate Fred Richards campaign, and he's so cocky, and I hate his cocky attitude, and he needs to be a good, upstanding young man like Brody Malone is, and Brody is the shining star of USA Gymnastics for Fred Richards. He's just this cocky ass brass kid, and then that account went on because I think Gymnastics now wants asked Frederick who he thinks is going to make it to the Olympics. And he stood on business and answered a question. And he still felt like that was going to be the Olympic team till a different team got picked. This person just was on Frederick's ass. On Frederick's ass. Frederick now, who is like, what, 19 years old, on his ass. Like he's a grown-ass man. Like, I feel like, oh gosh, didn't think in a million years that tweet would reach Simone. People need to be careful. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I said this when I first got onto the Jump Internet. Poor lawyer remembers this. I don't know if I think maybe Brody remembers this, but I had got into it with Colin Van. What's the man name? Van Weekend. Van whatever his name is, because I was talking shit about him, and I feel like he needs to leave NCAA gymnastics alone and focus on the elite because he have a better shot at making the team. And then Daddy started listening to his accomplishments, and I think I just said, yeah, whatever. I'm sorry, but in my mind, I wanted to be like, bitch, don't nobody give a damn about no damn bronze medal at the Pan American Games, girl. But I didn't do it. I did not do it. But I wanted to. But I did not do it. But y'all be doing it. Like, y'all be letting... Some people are mad at Fred Mays' team. And what's wrong with him being the leader of the team, telling the world the team that he thinks, and his team, sadly, should have been picked. It's the team that makes the most sense. But the team that he wanted to go, she absolutely did. And then Simone Biles made a post under the other account that we don't talk about, basically saying that she was even just like being funny and not even like when she said nobody cares, like she was being funny too. Like, and why is it cool for everyone? Why? Again, tweet lightly, bitch. I keep telling y'all, tweet lightly. If you ain't gonna stand 10 toes down and be like, yes, Simone, I really hate your floor music, but I wish you best at the Olympics. But for all this throwing rocks and hiding hands, bruh. Like, I'm absolutely astonished that Makayla Skinner blocked a bunch of people but didn't block me, bitch. So I'm very terrified that one day Makayla Skinner is going to let my ass have it. And I'm just going to have to sit in there and either swing or just let it go. And that's just what the fuck it's going to be, bitch. Again, Makayla Skinner, don't just make a post. Come on the show, girl. Let's have a conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation right now, even though it went off to the left and I don't know where we're quite at right now, but what are you talking about? Brody Malone was on his team? What are you talking about? You tired of this damn Makayla Skinner hate? You created the best Makayla Skinner meme of them all, friend. John Perry, shut up, bitch. I think you're just fucking with me now. Fuck you, ho. Oh, Makayla Skinner got something planned for me, baby. Oh, I know she do. I know she do. Or Makayla Skinner could do that shit, same shit I do. Is like, well, bitch, I know you dislike me, so bitch, I'm just gonna ignore your ass. That's also a strategy. I want her to come on this show and give me an interview. I want to have a sit down conversation about why I just don't, because she does interviews, but they're very softball. Clearly, clearly, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be Makayla Skinner. Like, why do you feel like you was even in the same running? Like in 2016, the person who stole your spot was Ali Raceman. She was a better vaulter than you, even though she only had one vault. She was better than Flora than you. Ali Raceman stole your spot in 2016. 2021, be mad at Grace McCollum because for the first time they didn't pick the highest scorer team. They just went one through whatever in the all around. Be mad at Grace McCollum. And ultimately be mad at damn Lisa Spinney for teaching you bad gymnastics. And Makayla Skinner, I want so much more from you. I want so much better from you because you do have that witty, snappy personality that will be good for like a podcast. It will be good for like bringing a different kind of like. I think you could be on this show. Like you have that kind of personality. It's just the same way I need to learn how to pronounce people names. It's the same way you need to learn gymnastics, girl. Like, and when I say learn gymnastics, I'm just not talking about just the call the points. I'm talking about gymnastics. Um, because a lot of the things you say, I think, comes from just being purely ignorant to the subject matter that you're speaking on. A lot of the former gymnasts live in a very magical bubble. I think with Sean Johnson, I think, she's beginning to live in the real world, not in the bubble. Gymnastics isn't her primary concern anymore. It's more about, her businesses with Jonah and building houses and raising babies and all the stuff that she does now in real life. Maybe Makayla Skinner should take that turn. Like, maybe flip houses, um, rent cars on tour, um, start a Makayla Skinner Airbnb business, create a maid service. I don't know. Um, don't build a gym though, and don't coach. Oh, don't coach them girls. Don't. If you want to coach the men. Coach the men, because the men over there live in delusional land too. You'll fit right in over there. Don't pick damn Olympic team and not damn take Hoy Young. Yeah, I'm still very mad about that. Um, I know. And they shouldn't, John Perry, and they shouldn't. This comment says, Makayla is delusional because everyone around her is too. Her parents, coaches, friends, and fans. They convince her that she is been cheated in the sport. But isn't that kind of like the conservative racism now that a bunch of the white Americans feel like they've somehow been cheated out of something in America? That's just, When do they leave for Paris? I don't know, Brody. I'm pretty sure shortly, probably in like the next week or so. When does the Olympic Games start? At like the end of the month, right? Like a couple of weeks. Hell, the bitches probably in Paris now. We just don't know about it. Um, the Italians are also picking their Olympic team, and I truly think the Italian team is going to be Manila Liche, Elisa, Adriana, and not Vanessa Ferrari. With the black hair, Georgia Villa. Georgia Villa. I know that was a great upgrade from Manila. Now that she has a DTY, her strong bars, her strong beam, and her decent floor, Manila is a threat for an all around medal, and the people better be concerned. John is just being a bully. That's it. John is just being an asshole. Um, the whole Italian team is white John. Last time they did not have 14 bars because either they bombed or they didn't score potential. They need to bring Manila for But is Georgia Vila consistent, Kokorani? Like she's not, but I would use her for bars. It has to be. Um, First of all, Georgia Vila should be lucky. Agia, the model, is gone because Agia damn sure would have been on this team just to do bars and beam. But Georgia, I can see in team finals them using Alice, Georgia, Manila. I can see them going beam finals. Aliza, Georgia, Manila. I think Skinnerfield cheated because she said USAG had the man told her to try for Olympus again to make the team, and she still didn't make the team. Okay, but he didn't guarantee her a spot. It's not like he was the reigning Olympic champion or nothing. Like, okay. But when was the last time we seen a healthy Vila? They definitely can't use Georgia on floor. And I think she did her Yurchenko floor vault. I mean, and I think they have three DTYs now with Alice, Manila, and Alisa. Oh, she just can't do the difficult skills. Okay. But I do think the Italians is going to give the Brazilians a run for their money. A run, 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 run for their money. I mean, Makayla had a lot going on. Again, it's Hazley. I mean, and that she could have edited that part out of the video. That was even part of her live stream. That was like a part of her edited video. Like, whoo. Makayla Skinner does act like she's on cocaine, though, for real. I'm not saying that she is on cocaine, but her manic behavior, yeah, yeah, 1000% agree with you, Coco Ronnie. Hold on, everybody. Let me hit my. I got to step outside real quick to hit my blunt. You know, the studio is inside. We talked about this. I don't have a bedroom, tornado damage. I got some good news for that, but I don't feel like sharing with that until the shit actually happens. Because when I share shit publicly, then that's when bad things happen. So just know some good things are in the works with that. Hold on. Story, everybody. Thank you to the almost 100 people in the chat. Y'all must have been waiting for me to talk about this damn Makayla Skinner shit, huh? Story. Oscar is on holiday with his family for the 4th. He'll be back Tuesday. Um, and Hasley's sister let Makayla have it. Like, and I do feel okay. There was a question that was asked very, 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 very early on in the show. Do I feel bad for Makayla Skinner? As a human being, I can feel bad for somebody who's everybody in the damn internet. Hell, even for the first time, like John Perry, like the gymnasts, the damn fans, the damn coaches, like everybody was on the damn court. Like Makayla Skinner, like that was just not okay. Y'all know I've messed up names. I can't pronounce shit. So I'm not finna judge her on that. I ain't finna judge her on that. Not at all. Not at all. But again, not knowing gymnastics, it was one comment she made when she said that she wouldn't have had Jay carry on this team. You can't be serious. Like, when I was Jay Carey somebody I would want Jordan Childs on my team over Jay Carey because I sit up there and say going into this trials that I just not was it just like inconceivable for Jay Carey to make this team? Absolutely not. Even if nobody was hurt, no. Jay Carey still was one of the front runners. Yeah, probably a lot. Shit. As it should. I mean, Mama was being too negative. And again, for no reason. For no reason. Like, it's not like she was just saying stuff that was constructive. She was just being catty for no reason. Like, um, I feel like something else is okay. So let's talk about John Perry, if you on, please get on. Because I just want to well, we don't need to watch it. Nina DeWild debuted this new bar routine. And Mama did every damn transition in the world. Mama did her team started off with a Downy through to a Pat, through to a damn Maloney, Half turn through a yeshiva, through to a child, through to a Bahar to watch, through to a Van Leeuwen. Man, and did, John Perry, and what? And what? Fuck Makayla Skinner, no. I'm just joking, Makayla Skinner. I'm just joking. That's John Perry now. Be mad at John Perry. Don't be mad at me. Um, so with the team being named, we have Simone Biles. Oh, Nina is coming for a bars medal, and I told y'all talking about some Becky Downey for bronze. Nah, baby, nah. It's gonna be between. I think the goal is between Kalia Nemore and Hui Kushan from China. Ooh, I know I jacked that out. Ooh, I know I jacked that out. So y'all gonna be calling me racist like Makayla Skinner. And I think the bronze is gonna be between Nina, Suni, and damn Becky Downey. I posted it on my. It should be on my Twitter. Should be on my Twitter page. It should be on my Twitter page. I retweeted it from somebody. I don't want to lie and say international gym fan because I don't think that's who it was. It looks good. Um, Also, with all these upgrades, Charlize was gonna have a hard time. Even though she had a new bar routine with a higher start value, Charlize was gonna have a hard time. Everybody else is gonna be starting between a 9-6. I mean a 6-6 and a 6-8 for that bronze medal. Everybody is going on. Everybody could fall, and Jordan Childs could end up with a silver medal on bars. And I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at that. Everybody could fall, and Simone Biles could be the uneven bars Olympic champion. Once again, no anger at all. 100% here for it. Once again, everybody could fall, and Rebecca Andrade could finally win her uneven bars title. Here for it. Here for it. Especially Suni if she goes for this big upgrade. I'm not saying I hope she falls. I'm not saying I think she's gonna fall. I'm just saying I'm scared. But she would need to compete it here to get it named after herself. So she's gonna try it. Like at least in pre. Well, where would Suni debut to be at? Do y'all think it would be in qualifications? Oh, I definitely want Jordan to get a floor medal over Jade. No, no shade, Jade. Your medal, I want you to redeem your vault. I want Jordan to win a floor medal. But I have a feeling soon he's going to per country either Jordan and Jade on floor, like in 2019. Yes, Nisha, I think I'm talking about team finals. Um, I know this wasn't like the A team that everybody wanted, but I still think I don't think any other team really has a chance. John Perry, you don't shut the hell up. And Jay Carey can win her bronze medal on vault and redeem her vault fluteful from 3 years ago. I know it's like, who do y'all think they're gonna let do the all around? You think it's gonna be Jordan and Suni with Paisley doing two events and Jade doing two events? Is that's what everybody presumes? But so that means we all expect it to be Simone and Jade in vault finals, Suni and Simone, possibly Suni and Jordan in bars finals, and then we go to beam final. It would have to be Simone and Suni, right? Indian floor, I would hope it would be between Simone and Jordan, but it could be. It's probably gonna be Simone and Jade, but it could be Simone and Suni. It could be Simone and Suni, and we expect Simone and Suni to do the all around. With what Denisha said, would you be upset at a Sunisa Leaf floor medal? I do agree. I do agree, Brody. I do feel like Jordan should be scoring higher than Simone on bars. Maybe she will at the Olympics. Maybe. Maybe this is the grand plan. Is Jordan finally debuts her charm, and we're gonna play the game of what if. What if Jordan Childs does the charm finally and does her Yurchenko double twist? Would those two vaults beat Jay Carey's Chung and her Amanar? I agree, Alexis. And who is that one U.S. floor medal? What if at floor finals the two people are Simone and Suni, and you can't say Suni doesn't have an artistic floor routine. It's not delusional. It's not delusional. It's not delusional, Brody. It's not delusional at all, friend. And plus, I never said they're both going to medal. I'm just saying who's going to make event finals. Because, yeah, I mean, clearly I want Reby to medal. I wouldn't mind a Flavia floor medal. I also wouldn't mind a Sinisa Lee floor medal. I wouldn't mind a Jay Carey floor medal or a Jordan Childs floor medal. I wouldn't mind a Manila floor medal. It's lots of people on floor. Um, I'm so sorry, you guys. I see this big ass bug in my house, and I'm trying not to freak out. I'm gonna call my husband, and so he can get it. Cause I'm about to scream. I'm about to see the real bitch and Makayla come out. Hold on. Husband.
Hey, hey, hey,
Huh?
hey, get one closer.
No, I need your help.
What?
There's a big ass bug in there. Yay, my husband's going to kill the bug. I'm in the bathroom safe.
Where?
On the roof. On the roof. Mm-hmm. He gonna talk about, so where's that? I said on the ceiling. He said, where? Oh shit, I see it. That's why my ass in the bathroom safe. Okay, let's see what y'all saying. So sorry for the interruptions. I know, like, certain bugs I don't mind. When I see a bitch that big, the spiders, I don't play. I do not play. Okay. Um, Simone, Sunny, and all around. Vault is Simone and Jade. An even bars is Simone, Sunny, and Jordan / Simone. Balance beam is Simone, Sunny / Aisley. Floor, Simone, and Jordan. I agree. Brody says Simone and Jordan in the all around. Okay. Wait. Simone and Jordan in the all around. Simone and Sunny on bars. Simone and Sunny on floor. Simone and Jade on vault. Simone and Jade on and Jordan on floor. Hey Brody, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at none of them predictions. Uh, but I do want to see Sunny defend her all around title. But I also want to see Simone try for her second title too. So either way, if either one of them win, there will be the first person in history to win the Olympics twice. Or I read it all wrong. Okay. Let's see. Simone / Joe, AA. Sunny / Simone, bars. Simone / Sunny, beam. Simone J. vault. And Simone / Joe, floor. I think Hazley is going to have more upgrades bars than beam. I was looking at past scores, and Hazley difficulty has been increasing with each meet. Damn, no upgrades for Hazley. Please. I just don't want them to give Hazley, like, I don't want them to, because I think at this competition, she was just doing one layout, step out. I think at core class, no, not even at core class, at the first Winter Cup, she was doing back handspring layout, step out. Clearly, I don't want them to add that for her if that's not ready. Yeah, like for Hazley, Valerie is her coach, so Valerie probably is going to be pushing for these upgrades because he wants to Hopefully not. Hopefully he puts the team first and he's just like have her be consistent with the routines that she's doing now because the routines that she's doing now seems to be working for her. And hey, we all owe Valeria Lucan an apology. Not an apology, that's the wrong word. But you got somebody to the Olympics, girl. It wasn't Connor, it wasn't Gabby, but you got somebody to the Olympics. Oh yeah, that's right. Hazley needs to focus on these dismounts and not get hurt. Yeah, and she probably only really needs to really focus on being particularly because I think they're gonna want to use her on being in event final. I mean, in team finals. Like they straight on vault, they straight on bars, but on beam they have Simone and Suni, and then it's between Jordan and Jade, and you really don't want to use either one of them two on beam. I mean, you can use them both on beam if you had to, but I guess the goal would be to use Hesley, I'm so sorry, on beam in team finals. Well, I wonder why he did such a horrible job with Gabby, but that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about Gabby, we're talking about Hesley. The white person is going to be used for Vol and Flora in team finals. Possibly depends on whose Flora routine scores higher between hers, Jordan, and Jade. Whichever two scores higher behind Simone, those are the two I'm going for. But the goal would be Jade and Jordan. I don't think they're going to use Jade in the all around here at all. Like, I don't think they're going to let her do the all around in preliminaries. I think it's just going to be Vault and Flora for Jade here. Um, but see, if she falls in quals, they wouldn't use her in their team finals. So, well, Brazil have to not fall apart too, Brody. Like, I don't like for Brazil. It's just not that cut and dry. They have to hit. They have to hit. Now, if they hit, that silver medal. Oh shit! My bad, everybody. My bad. My bad. I was talking for so long. Hold on, everybody. My bad. What I was saying was that with Brazil, they have to hit. Hold on. That's you? Nothing. All right, everybody.
Probably 30 minutes ago, but no, that's when the fireworks are going.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like guns at this time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm bad. My husband, he killed the spider or the whatever the hell that was for me, y'all.
I hit it right across still and ran out the door, but I can't see it, so I can't confirm 100%.
It was a spider.
Yeah, it was fine. It was the same when I saw back in my room, but never killed it. But I got killed it this time. I sprayed it 4 or 5 times.
Yes, John Perry, a black person is running this podcast. Yes, we're gonna have ghetto moments because guess why? Spider lives. That's the ultimate weapon, baby. You want to get me to run? You put a spider in front of me, and I'm gonna be out your way.
So, yeah.
Period. Um, y'all still can't hear me? Wait, y'all can hear me now. Okay. So yeah, I also feel like China also they can't just be going to the Olympics and fucking around. Like they have two superstars. Like I think the silver medal is actually theirs if they do everything that they need to do at this Olympic Games. I don't believe Brazil can catch them. Not with what China can put up on beam and bars. Clearly, Brazil is better than is going to be better than them on vault. Clearly, Brazil is going to be better than them on floor. And Brazil isn't that far off on bars and beam, but that means Rebecca, Flavia, and well, Lorana for bars, and then for beam it would be Julia. Can't be fucking around. That's a very, very likelihood, Nisha. I mean, China has beautiful bars and beautiful beam this go round. I bet is Brazil over China because of it's more reliable. It is a more reliable event, but that means you know, um, Mama's gonna have to hit her GTY. Oh God, what's Jada is gonna have to hit her GTY. Flavia is gonna have to hit her GTY, and Reby is gonna have to hit her charm. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not possible. It has happened before, but we've also seen other results before from Brazil too. So
So it's,
Flavia is a real wild card, Nisha, because Flavia could either be spectacular or Flavia could be on some bullshit. We've seen both from her. And to be honest, Brazil, I hope they do win their team medal because they're not going to have that many more opportunities. Do we expect to see the same group of girls around for a whole nother quad? Like they've been around for 3 quads already. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not possible. It's just hard. Tanisha, now you no. I was with you, Nisha. I was with you, sister. And now you want to say some bullshit because people go to LSU. No, no. Hell, I would want Emma Malbuya to win a floor medal before them Aaliyah Finnegan. See, maybe a beam medal for maybe a beam final for Aaliyah Finnegan would be cute. There's nobody hating on LSU, girl. Um, um, I think the Brazil would go for team final lineups. Would go vault. It would be Flavia, Jada, Rebecca. Bars. It would go Lorena, Flavia, Rebecca. Then Beam. It would go Julia, Flavia, Rebecca. Then Floor would go Julia, Flavia, Rebecca. Maybe Jada, Flavia, Rebecca. Flavia, I feel like Flavia is going to retire after this Olympic game. I feel like she's already done, but she done promised the Brazilian Federation one more shot. Hmm. Is it police? Oh, okay. So it was gunshot. Flavia says she's holding on to LA. Okay. My bad, Flavia Saraiva. My bad, girl. I hope you give your body a nice little break, girl. So who do we think are going to make the Italian? Oh, we already talked about. Okay, so then they haven't announced their team, but I don't think Martina has enough to make the team. I'm so sorry, Martina. Um, well, then after LA, what Brazil gonna do, girl? Brazil ain't gonna have new. I mean, they still have Julia Suarez who could improve. They'll still have Caroline Pedro over there. Like they still have some people, but they not up to the level that damn Reby and Flavia are. Levi. My answer is Out of the Filipino girls, which one do I think have the best chance to qualify to the all around? And my answer is Levi. Who do I think is going to be more likely? Aaliyah. Hmm. Aaliyah has the harder vaults. I think Emma's just doing a Yurchenko full. I think Levi's just doing a Yurchenko full. So probably Aaliyah. Because Aaliyah has Yurchenko 1.5. I don't see it. Hold on, people. Levi does the hardest bar routine of them girls. So for the call. Hey everybody, I'm so sorry. I had to help my husband find his phone. I hope Simone hits her Yoshiko double pike. Uh, I absolutely agree. Um, to answer a question earlier, I don't think France really has I mean, yes and no. It depends. Like if other teams have falls, then yes. If other teams hit, then no. If other teams hit, I think France is going to be somewhere like fifth or sixth place. If other teams falter, yeah, I think they could come in third place. I mean, they have some pretty talented juniors. I was watching their Olympic trials. They have some people that look like have very promising futures on the horizons. It's just on the horizon, girl. It's not here yet. They might, or France could do so poorly that they can't even get them girls the scores that they need to win. It is France, by the way. Um, the Corey Young erasure, I'm still not over it. USA Gymnastics for the men. That's why it's so hard to cheer for you all. Y'all just keep making just these weird ass decisions. Um, but yeah, by myself, we've been on here for almost a damn hour and 40 minutes. I'm very proud of that fact. But I'm completely tapped out. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in to the show. Thank you all for the over 120 people that have been listening this whole time. Thank you, Twitter. Y'all always be showing up for your girl. Thank you, YouTube. Y'all be doing y'all thing too. I love you all, and I will see you guys again later. Hopefully, the next time I will be able to get on with either Oscar or maybe Poor Lawyer or maybe Tiki, and we'll talk. I love you guys.